Hey everyone, day 3 of e-learning. Someday that number will be in the teens. Anyway, um, the quote for today comes from a jazz musician from Toronto named Corey Livingstone, and he says, "You'll achieve far more personal satisfaction trying to impress yourself than you will trying to impress someone else," which is a very fitting quote for today because we are talking about reading. Today's a reading day. We really want to make sure that we keep stressing the importance of reading. And so today, that's the expectation. And with that comes some hiccups in making sure that you do read. So we'll talk about those expectations, and then you are going to get a chance to read to impress. Plus, you're going to have an exit ticket, and I'm going to incorporate a little social media selfie into this as well. Bottom line today, I can't really control whether you read because I can't be there, but I really want to stress that idea that you are only going to impress yourself today, right? And no one's ever going to be impressed, including yourself, when you say, I don't read, I don't like to read, I'm not going to read. So it might take a little bit of work for some of you, but it's important. We've talked about it, you know it, I stress it. All right. So the expectation is that we do 30 minutes per week, right? And for some of you, that's like nothing. That's literally the tip of the iceberg of your reading as you devour book after book after book. But the reality is, some of you, that's a lot. And so we set the minimum low, but many of you can certainly go above and beyond. There's an exit ticket due at the end of the day. Although, again, Schoology has been a nightmare, and this has been a slow start to a chaotic change. So I'm pretty graceful. Friday would work, but let's get it done today because then you're done and it's off your plate. Same thing with the selfie is due at the end of today, or we'll still take it Friday, but ultimately just get it done, get it taken care of. I'm not asking for too much, and it's actually should be a little fun. Except, what if I have an ebook, Mr. Slaby? What do I take as a selfie in terms of an ebook? Because what if I'm just on Roblox and you can't see the screen? Hey, that's for you to problem solve. How are you going to prove to me that you are actually reading and it's not just dinking around on the internet off your iPad? That's for you to problem solve. So here's something to think about is the expectations of the exit ticket are simple. They're not huge. I did add an element of the starting page number instead of just the ending page number because I would like to see how much you've read in a day. And remember, this is a cumulative response. We'll be up almost to 2,000 after this because we are continuing to read as we have all year. Just if some of you read 150 pages, great. If you go into the second hour, great. If some of you do 30 minutes and it's 10 pages, as long as you've made those 30 minutes, I'll be happy with that as a minimum. Okay. Lastly, your selfie, be creative. It's up to you. You could just take a picture that clearly looks like I'm reading the Marvel Encyclopedia. It's fantastic if you've never read it. There's Blackpink, my favorite K-pop group. Actually, I think they kind of all sound the same to me. But my daughter, who's just yelled at me, would argue there are many differences. Is it Mamamoo? Yes, Mamamoo, I guess, is her favorite group right now. And Itzy's right up there, too. All right. There's also, this one is probably not the best way to do this because it's pretty clear. I'm not reading. I'm napping. Actually, I didn't get a nap today, but it's right there. This is a really legit image of me reading. This is me cuddling with Gizmo, and I'm reading this book right here, which, if you've never heard of, is remarkable. It's like 5 different kinds of books. It's history, it's racial justice, it's science, it's medicine, it's like a mystery, it's a buddy road movie. This book is so good. So, and it's nonfiction. I couldn't put it down. So take that selfie, be creative. Lastly, what if you finish, you get some extra time, maybe the other teachers have sort of let up a little bit, you could finish that rant from Monday. Let's try to get 100%. We're close. I'm only missing like 18. Finish the letter from Tuesday. That could be done. And then some of you still haven't turned in your allegory from pre-COVID-19 reality, which feels like a lifetime ago. So everyone, hang in there. I understand that Schoology has been a pain, and the internet's a pain, and Google's a pain. Just hang in there, fight the fight, problem solve. We got you. All right, see ya.